In this video, I'm going to go over the syllabus. So my name is Parthasarathi Dilipan, and my campus phone number is this, but don't use my campus phone number because I'm not going to be in campus very much at all. So if you leave a message there, I'm not going to get it at all. So use this phone number if you have to, but I would recommend the email. Okay, I normally respond back very quickly within a couple of hours. For sure within 24 hours. If you don't hear back from me within 24 hours, I probably misplaced or didn't see your email. I apologize for that. So if you don't hear back from me within 24 hours, you need to send me a reminder. Hey, I sent you an email, you have not responded. So feel free to do that. Don't be bashful. I won't I won't mind that at all. I'd actually appreciate it if you'd remind me if you don't hear back from me within 24 hours. And the course outcomes catalog description is here. The prerequisites, okay, the main prerequisite I would say is Excel. You need to have the basic grounding in Excel, and if you are not confident in the use of Excel, then you should spend some time looking over the Excel tutorial that I have provided. And we'll be using the textbook that Pearson textbook that comes with MyStatLab, or in other words, you have to have MyStatLab access. And there are two options. If you don't mind not having a paper copy of the textbook, then all you need is this, and you have access to the electronic version of the entire textbook. But if you want to have a paper copy of the textbook, then you need to go with this option. And you can buy this from the site itself. When you register at the Pearson MyStat Lab, and there is an option, I think, that you can choose to order a paper copy of the textbook. And here are some important guidelines when you register for MyStat Lab. The assessments, there are two assessments. Okay, homework will be 50%. Chapter test that will be in MyStat Lab will be 50%. And I've described the chapter test in MyStat Lab in a separate video, and I've also described homework in another video, so you can take a look at those. And all the classwork and homework will be done in Excel 2013 or later. So I think when I made the course content, it was in Excel 2013, but now I'm using Excel 2016. So all the homework assignments are prepared in Excel 2016. And you have to use the PC version. Mac version is not supported. I have not used Mac. I don't know anything about Mac. So if you're using Mac, then you're on your own. Excel, and if there are questions about Excel, you direct those questions to me. But if it is any other question about technology, about computer, about Pearson, MyStat Lab problem, all of that will have to go to either Pearson customer service or UTC help desk. I have nothing to do with any of those. But course-related questions, course-related Excel questions, feel free to let me know. I more than welcome your questions. I'll be happy to answer them. Now, there are MATLAB, MyStatLab quiz me's are optional, but I would recommend that, depending upon the time availability, you may want to go through this before you take the chapter test. It's a good preparation for chapter test. Now, late policy is usually it's not a problem, but if you have to, if for some unavoidable reasons you are unable to turn something in on time, then I give 2 free late assignments and tests. So you can, without any penalty, you can submit them late, but no more than a week late. So if it is more than a week late, then you get a 0 for the test or for the homework. But after that, I assess a penalty, and then if you have used up 5 late assignments, which nobody does, in that case, then no more late homework. Again, there is a time commitment. I discussed this in a different video. It's a tough class, a lot of work. a 14-week class being compressed into 6 weeks. And believe it or not, that works out to about 21 to 28 hours a week that you have to spend on this class. That's a lot of time, I agree. And some of you may even need more than 28 hours. But that's the nature of, that's what happens when you take a 14-week and on top of that a tough 14-week class and compress that into 6 weeks. And that's just the way it is. So here this is the schedule, weekly schedule of topics that will be covered. And I have a separate video for Blackboard and other things. So I have time commitment in 2 different places for good measure, I guess. I'll remove one of them. And of course there is Zoom, and I have a link for Zoom in Blackboard. And if you wish to talk to me in a face-to-face format, then we can use Zoom.